Hey people, this is Mr. DeRoy Cruz, your Life Applications Christian artist. I'm not an artist, but I should say art student. Um, I don't know if you've learned, there are a few people, maybe not even a few, maybe a couple, that do chalk pastels that use water, and they talk about that in some of their videos on their channel. I just wanted to show and demonstrate to you real quickly. This video won't take long at all. That I use water sometimes to do chalk pastels. Now, if you've been watching my channel, you know that I got into water soluble, and one of the reasons why I got into water soluble is because I don't like the smudge. I don't like the mess of especially chalk pastels. I like pastel pencils. Well, I like chalk pastels, period, but not like I like oil pastels. And even when it comes to oil pastels, I still like water soluble better. But sometimes I think, I like to do artwork without having to use water. But I just wanted to let you know this little tip real quickly that you can use water as a fixative for your uh, chalk pastel drawings and your pastel pencil drawings. You can use a little bit of water. And the less water you use, the more of a chalk pastel look you keep. And the more water you add, obviously, you will begin to get more into a watercolor effect. Now here, as you can see, these are Carbothello, Stabilo Carbothello, that I demonstrated to you a few days ago in a video that I did. These are brand new. Where's the name at? Let's see here. Need some light. See that? Stabilo Carbothello. Yeah. It's hard for you to see that. Can you see that? There you go. Stabilo Carbothello. And I use those here. Now, as you can see with the Stabilo Carbothello, I just damped the brush. And these are the brushes that I use right here. There's the name there. I don't know how to pronounce that. Urec, whatever, fusion brushes. I think they're more for acrylic, but I use them for my pastel paintings. I use them for everything. My neocolors and what I just did just now, and all that. Now, the Charvin chalk pastels are designed. Okay, I demonstrated these a long time ago. These are designed for both wet and dry media. Okay, pastel work. But what I found out later, shortly after that, from watching YouTube and experimenting myself, is that regular chalk pastels are naturally water soluble anyway. No one told me this. I just recently found this out this year. Regular chalk pastels are naturally water soluble. So when you, like here, when you add very little water, especially depending on what brand you have, when you add just a little wee bit of water, like you just lightly tip the brush, it's just damp. You keep your pastel effect, and look, see? See there? It's fixed. It's set. See? Hardly nothing comes out. Look at that. Nothing. See? Hardly nothing moves. It's just like spraying a fixative on her, only a lot better. Now you do get a little bit on your hand, but you get actually more on your hand than you do the paper, even when I rub over with the paper. Now here with the Derwent chalk pastel pencils, I just used a little bit of water and I mixed colors and I got this watercolor effect. That's with a very little bit of water, but I've used Derwent chalk pastels with water many other times before, and it's just like almost as good as using these when you add water. So that's a more watercolor effect with the chalk pastel, the Derwent chalk pastel pencils. And here is Derwent chalk pastel pencils, where I used a mixture of a little bit of water and more water. As you can see here, I used more water. In here, I used very little water. Down here, I used very little water. And look. See? Permanent. There's no smudge. And you get just a pinch of the smudge on your finger. And look. Look. Nothing. And that comes from using a little bit of water. And look, you can use just a little bit of water to fix your pastel drawing. Look, that's just a little bit. This is a little bit more. This is a little bit more. And back to a little bit. See? Now over here, I have the Charvin. That's these here. Okay? And as you can see, now Charvin is made for this kind of media. Okay? Okay? So, there's a mixture of a little and a lot. You see I put the streaks in there by adding more water. Okay? Here's just a little bit of water. Okay? Just a pinch on my hand. Comes right off. Okay? Same thing here. Okay? It's permanent. Look at that. Permanent. And look at this. Now this here I added too much water and I ate into the paper a little bit. But look at the vibrancy. Now I could just, see there? Pull all that off of there. I ate into the paper a little bit. Look how vibrant that is. And then here, look. This here I did like different strokes, and I added different levels of water. Okay. But understand, these are Charvin. These are designed for this kind of media. And look. Hardly no smudge. Hardly no smudge. Look at that. Look at that. No smudge. So you can actually fix your chalk pastels with water, and therefore I probably won't throw my chalk pastels away. I'll keep them around, and then, I'll probably fix them with just a light touch of water. That's what I'll do instead of using the spray. I tell you what, I took a picture that I drew the other day. I took it outside today and sprayed some fixative on it, and it made me sick for about like an hour. I felt like that, even though I took it outside on the back porch, it made me feel kind of sick. I didn't like it. Okay, I don't like having to use that stuff. It kind of like really kind of went, I don't like it. And again, I'm water soluble. I'm Neocolor too. That's my thing. But hey, as I did the video on these are fun too. And as you can see here, you can and look, all this looks like what? All this looks like chalk pastel. It doesn't look like watercolor. It looks like chalk pastel, but it's fixed and it's got a little bit of water on it. See? And yet, look, it's fixed. It's done. Okay? I don't need to spray fixative on it. So, that's your tip for today. Thanks for watching. Please give me a comment and let me know what you think. If you've been using water on chalk pastels, if you think chalk pastels, or I'm sorry, if you think water destroys your chalk pastel, let me know. Talk to me. Um, Teach me something, and I'll share something with you also. Okay? I will talk to you soon. God bless you. Have a great day.